Crossing that right foot over, the stretch. And coming back into down dog again. We're going to let ourselves come forward into plank. And we're going to be strong in our plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let your knees come down. Let your toes come to the mat. And let your belly come down. In just a moment. Let your hips go from side to side a little. Going to prepare for Cobra here. So take your nose and push a pebble, a peanut, a butterfly, a dragonfly, or locust shell out of the way. And let your arms, your back come up and look ahead. Turning to your right, back to center. Turning to your left. And back to center and down. Taking just a moment to catch your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Revisiting that locust pose. We'll put our hands alongside us. You can hold your hands like this. Fingers and fingers. You can put them in the prayer position as you lift your belly up and lift your toes up into locust position. If you have your hands behind you, your arms are almost like locust wings. Breathing in, getting strong in your core. Holding just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let yourself come in. Good job. Good job. Let yourself move from side to side. And when you're ready, push yourself back to tabletop. Letting yourself come back in here. From tabletop, we're going to put our right foot kickstand out. We're going to do a heart opener, opening up. Stretching up. Good job. Now take that right hand and bring it behind you. Just fold your hand in behind you like this and open up. Extend it back up again. And back down. And we'll do the same to the other side. The left foot goes out for the kickstand. Lift that left arm up. Heart opens wide. And fold that left hand to your back. Just bring it to the back. Let it bend at the elbow. Open up again. Letting yourself take a wag of the dog here, wagging your tail a little bit. As we push up again to down dog. And from down dog, let's walk forward. And we'll meet together in a forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Gentle traction of the neck by the weight of the head. Let your arms hang heavy. And let them make circles going around from side to side. Come to stillness here. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Do a halfway lift, hands on your shins. Back is flat. Let your back move from side to side if you need to. And then let it go back down. Just let it go. And pulling back up again. And letting yourself come all the way up. Good job. Let those arms open up. And take a little bit of a wider stance here with your feet to star position. Spread those fingers wide. And bring those hands back a little bit. Bring them to the front and touch your hands. And open them back to the side. To the front and to the side. And let them pulse here a little bit. Just imagining you were a dragonfly. And you can see all the colors that people can't. And bringing them together again. Interlacing your fingers. Bringing those hands up. Turning the knuckles to the top of your head. Fingers up. Feet are still a hips distance apart. And we're going to turn to our right here. Good stretch here at the waist. Back to center. To the left. Back to center. Let yourself come back. And release your hands and let them just come down. Back into a wide-legged forward fold. Shaking your head yes. Shaking your head no. And letting yourself go a little closer if you can. From here, we're going to come up. We're going to keep the right foot right where it is. We're going to turn the left foot so the knee is bent and it's facing forward. Left foot's parallel. Hips are facing forward. Hands come to heart center. Hands come out like a dragonfly wing. Really stretch them out here. Hands come behind our back. Into revolved prayer position if you can. If not, it's okay. And let's bend forward. Hovering over that left knee. Next breath in. Bring yourself back up. Let your arms be back like this, palms facing up. Take the hands out beside you. And now bring them up into warrior one arms. Stretching out. Once again, hands come to prayer arms. Them. And this time we're going to take that left foot on a pivot so it's parallel with the other side of our mat and turn that right foot out so the knee's bent. And from here, we're going to turn our hips forward. Our arms are going to go out like dragonfly wings. Let your arms come behind you. In prayer position. If you feel ready, let yourself balance and bow down over that right knee. Releasing your hands and letting yourself come back up. Hands or palms up behind you. Out to the side and sweep them up. Good job, yoga friends. Good job stretching up. And once again, letting hands come down. Feet are parallel, looking toward the side of your mat, the long side of your mat. And let yourself come down to a wide-legged forward fold again. into. Let your sides stretch from side to side. Head hangs heavy. And coming back up again. Let your arms come up into the goddess hands. Spread them wide. Cactus arms or goddess hands. And let yourself sit down into a squat. As far as you can go, that's comfortable. And let yourself come back up to start. Good job. Let your arms sweep down and feet come together. One last pose for balance here. You can step off the mat if you need to do your tree pose. But you want to get yourself grounded in. Find a focal point, remembering that you can keep your, we're going to ground to the right foot. Keep your left foot just here on the ground, up on your calf, or you can float all the way up into your thigh, whatever is most comfortable. But find your focal point and let yourself come to your tree position. Coming back to those beautiful things that we started our practice with. Can you recall 3 of the beautiful things? And let yourself go. And ground into your left foot. And when you're ready, coming up to your comfortable position. Finding your focal point and letting your hands come up. And let it go down. Good job. Grab your hula hoops. Let's cool down a little bit. Just put the hula hoop around you. And we're just going to do a circle to the right with a twist. If you want to come up on your toes for a deeper turn, you may. Returning to center, going to left, back to center, bringing the hoop up, doing a turn to the right here, back to center, to the left, back to center. While holding the hoop, letting it come behind you. And let's turn to the right like this. And back up to center. And to your left. To your right. Let's do that one more time. And once again, letting the hoop just come down around you. Fall to the ground. Before we lay down to prepare for Savasana, I don't know if you remembered, but sometimes we do that shake it off or chase the bugs kind of thing. So let's end before we do our cool down with that, where you just kind of get that moving flow, like you're being covered by a bunch of bugs or mosquitoes. So just let that go. Let it go. Move it out. And I'm going to count to 30, and then we'll stop. You can stop. I'll join you down on the mat. Down on the mat, we'll come back down to a reclining position. And give yourself an overall body stretch here, friends. Really stretch good. Let yourself turn onto your right hip. And let your body curve into the shape of a banana or a C. And let a nice, full, deep breath come in. Breathing in and out. It might feel good to let your eyes close. Let yourself come to a supine position on the mat again. Soles of the feet come to the mat, the knees are bent. And just like when we started, bring those knees in. And let them rock from side to side for that lower back. And this time, let yourself roll over to your left side on your side hip and do your C curve or banana curve on that side. And let yourself return to the mat again. Soles of the feet are on the mat, knees are bent. Cross the feet at the ankles. Reach in and grab those toes on either foot and let them rock from side to side in a pretzel twist. And you may want to darken the room where you are, or get a pillow, or something to lie on, or support yourself doing Savasana if you'd like. We're going to recross the legs in the opposite direction. And once again, grab those toes and let yourself rock from side to side. You can release, and let's do legs up the wall. Extend those legs up and just, if you're by a wall, you can just let your legs rest on the wall. But you can either put a block behind them, a pillow behind them, or just simply hold them with your legs. You can hold them with your hands. And let your legs come down and do a final full body stretch. And check in with yourself for Savasana. Do a little body scan. Is there any part that needs to be a little more relaxed? Can you bring back some of those thoughts to your mind or the beautiful things? Can you thank yourself for taking the time to do this today? Giving yourself permission to take time to practice your faith and your yoga. Let your eyes gently close if you're comfortable with that. Let your body relax. Set your mind on things above, not on things that are on earth. Letting yourself have a little gentle movement in your head and shoulders. And when you feel ready, turn to one side or other into the position of a dreaming child. And when you feel ready, coming up into an easy seated position. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. Exhaling, let your chin come to chest. On the next inhalation, let your arms come up. Let your hands meet together. On the exhale, bring them hands to heart center. The head is bowed. Creator God, we are amazed by your creation, your genius, your artistry. We were so excited about stepping into heaven one day, fully restored, renewed, new bodies, new eyes that see all the colors we can't see now. Give us a glimpse of your glory every day. Remind us of our hope and eternity with each sunrise and dragonfly. Keep our minds on heaven. We love you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. And together we say, Amen.
Amen.
And friends, remember to set your mind on things above, not on things that are on the earth. I thank you for joining us today. I thank our special guest Morgan for getting up early and getting herself ready to come. Fred, thank you. Aaron, thank you. And Glenn, thank you. And we'll see you next week for Faith and Yoga.